Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. I'm so glad you're here, you guys. We have so much to talk about today. I have lots on my mind, lots of news to get to. We're going to talk about, of course, these two and the tax of it all. I did put out a separate video about the tax issue that Archwell is having, but I have there's new information I want to talk about. So we'll talk about that. Talk about some of the stuff you guys have brought up in my videos lately. We'll talk about that. So much to get to. Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Honk, everybody. I'm Jen, Jen. I have a lot of people thinking my name is Jan, which is kind of fun. But no, I'm Jen. Thanks for being here. Just a reminder, on Saturday, the 16th at 4 p.m. Eastern, we are raising money for a good cause. Join us on the live stream. Check it out. Any tips or donations given will go directly to the organization during the live stream. So I hope you're able to make it and come chat with me. I'm looking forward to it. Now let's get into this. Okay, so Jay and I sat down and recorded a whole video on this tax thing regarding Archwell. And since recording that and since putting it out, now apparently this is according to GB News, it says Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's Archwell hits back after an £8.7 million drop in revenue. Millions in the bank. You guys, I have so many thoughts on this. I keep thinking about this, and there's just some things I want to say because this is what they choose to speak out on. Okay, so let me get this straight. Harry and Meghan's pal, I'm using quotation marks there, ventriloquist puppet, Omid, came out with this book bashing his family, accusing members of it of disgusting things, quite literally calling people names in it, being just overall being horrible, and we get nothing. Radio silence, minus a ridiculous parking lot stroll that apparently was so bad that she allegedly had to go back and restage it again to get more photos. Okay. But silence, radio silence on the accusations, silence on the smear, silence on the character assassination attempts. Again, emphasis on attempts. It did not work. We see through you. Not a word from either of the grifters, not a word about any of that. But Archwell goes into the red. People call out some of the questionable things going on with the money and, hey, what's going on with this charitable foundation of yours? What's happening? And this is when they choose to speak up. Thus, again, sending the message that family is completely disposable and people are to be used to get ahead. So they stand behind this book, or perhaps they help co-author this book, in my opinion, a book that makes sweeping generalizations about Harry's family. Actually, about more than that. They go into Thomas Markle as well. So both families, without a word, a silent backing of it, not saying anything is standing with it. But numbers from a tax filing, and numbers are black and white. It's hard to argue with numbers. That is where they won't stay quiet. That's where they have a problem. Hearsay is fine with them, but factual data, that's what they love to argue about. I say this a lot, but I'm telling you guys, you'll notice it. You've noticed it. Easily provable things. That's what they lie about. That's their favorite thing to lie about. This just reeks of desperation, which is basically their brand at this point. This is exactly the reason they will never succeed. They will never learn. They will never grow. They will never change, never think they're wrong. They're stuck in this greed. They're stuck in the family bashing. They're stuck in their victim mode. So they can put on all the faux smiling pictures they want. They can pretend to be this happy couple at Invictus. She can do all the parking lot, concert, ridiculous dancing videos she wants. Selling stickers, whatever it is. They can pull out these PR videos and try to make what a little bit of activity here and there into a year's worth of charitable whatever they're trying to do with that. I don't even want to shed light on it. Whatever they're trying to do, they can put out all the glossy, or as what Daily Mail called it, slick PR videos they want. We won't forget. We won't forget how horrible they are, how horrible they've been and continue to be. We see you three, actually, the treacherous trio. And I can't wait to watch them turn on each other. I'm here for that. And I feel like it's coming because they can keep playing this game with us and staying silent. It's only making them look worse. I'm stuck on this latest PR stunt to put out this video. I think it was twofold. My initial thought, like I said, was to try to get attention because Catherine had just put out a lovely video, Princess of Wales, put out a lovely video of her babies doing charitable work, right? Volunteering, helping kids. It was a lovely video. Go check that out. And then hours later, this one came out. I mean, it's not even shocking at this point. Again, it just speaks to them and their characters more than anything. They thought that would maybe distract. And again, I go back to, I think it's partially to try to take down Catherine, but also to try to distract us from whatever's going on over at Archwell. They sure want those donations to keep rolling in so that they will speak out about. And honestly, I don't even need to go into what was said because it's not really anything. It's like, hey, we may have been at a negative, but we still have cash in the bank. Okay. You're morally bankrupt. Does that mean anything? I still don't trust Archwell. Does that mean anything? Because it means something to me, and it sounds like people are looking into it. There's just so much there. I've said my piece, my thoughts on it, so I am going to move on because I have other things I want to talk about. But yeah, just the fact that they're trying to speak out about this and to protect their assets and their charity. I'm using quotation marks there. That's where they feel the need to speak up. Not any of the horrible things, horrible accusations levied against his family. Nope. Radio silence on that. Awful people. All right, let's keep going. Okay. I've had about 1,000,001 comments asking if I will comment on something going around about Meghan getting thrown out of an event with Johnny Depp. And a huge thank you to everybody who requested it and asked me to talk about it. I appreciate you all so much. I really do. I've talked about it on live stream. I really haven't talked about it in a video. So I'll talk about it here. Until something is proven, I try not to talk about it. I find it so annoying personally when YouTubers clickbait me into clicking on something to open something, and I think I'm going to get some juicy dirt, and then it ends up being a nothing burger. And I'm not specifically accusing any YouTuber, but you know, we've all been there. It's annoying, right? So I won't play that game. I won't. I mean, I find this story interesting. I wish it was true. I want it to be true. I have not seen any evidence that it's actually happened. So in case you're like, Jen, what are you talking about? Right now, I'll just say it's a rumor going around that Meghan was kicked out of the funeral of Shane McGowan. I believe it was supposed to have happened in Ireland, and Johnny Depp had a hand in it. Now, you know my feelings. I love Johnny Depp. So I want to believe this so bad, but honestly, in my opinion, we would have heard more about this. I think this would have been reported on big time. I really do. And so I just have this feeling it's not the case. Now, if it ends up being the case, I will happily eat my words. I will talk about it till the cows come out. You know, this is my kind of thing, especially when they act up in public. If she gets kicked out of anywhere, I will talk about it. I just haven't seen enough to prove that that's the case. So that's why I really haven't gone into it. And I appreciate everybody who tried to bring it to my attention, but I got all these comments saying, why aren't you talking about it? Because there's nothing to talk about yet. And again, I'm hoping that there will be. I know a lot of you guys like the sensational YouTubers that put out this stuff and just say things for clicks. I hear more and more YouTubers popping up with like robot voices. You know what I mean? Like where it's pre-recorded or whatever. And it's just like, yeah, I think they're just doing that for clicks. I just don't believe it. The other thing I've heard, now put on your tinfoil hats for this one, is that Harry and Meghan themselves are spreading misinformation on purpose in hopes that it gets reported so that way they can say, look, these people are saying things. They aren't true about us. Look, and either an attempt to take down YouTubers or just stop them talking or censor or whatever. So if that's the case, I won't fall into that trap either. For now, I just want to talk about things that are easily provable, easily verifiable. And listen, I get facts wrong. It happens, believe me. My God, 1 million of you wrote that Prince Louis's finger was not photoshopped. Apologies. I read it. I ran with it. I thought it was. I truly believed it was by accident. You know, I thought he was just fidgety and it just turned out blurry, so they had to Photoshop it or something. But it sounds like that was not the case. So again, apologies. Everybody let me know I was wrong. I get it. It happens. But I guess going back to the original story, until I know for sure, that's why I haven't talked about it. That's why I hesitate to talk about some of the things when you guys directly ask me about it. I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. You know, my thought on it is they do so many awful things for real that until I know something is real, I hesitate to talk about it. Now, I will talk about my opinion on things and I'll speculate right along with you. This one seems like a reach even for Meghan. Maybe not. Maybe it is. I don't know. Nothing's a reach for her. They're both horrible people. So, and it would be like her to try to grab a mic and take over. It's not that I doubt that. I just haven't heard much reporting on this. So that's why I really haven't talked about it. But hey, listen, I'm with you. It's very clicky headlines. So if it ends up being the case, I'll talk about it too. I mean, it sounds like them. Sounds right. No, I wouldn't put anything past them anymore. So there's that. So they continue to be the worst. I'll continue to talk about it. You know what else keeps I don't know where else to put this in a video, so I'm just sticking it here. You know what else keeps bouncing around in my head? Catherine, Princess of Wales, her birthday is coming up in January. I'm stalling because I'm double checking the date. I believe it's January 8th. Let's see if I know this, Catherine. Birthday. I should have done this off mic. Apologies. January 9th. I was close. January 9th is her birthday. You know what that means. This one's cooking up some schemes. She'll be up to something. They'll launch something around that day. Mark my words. So look for that. I feel like they're probably busy scheming and, working on things for that. Still no Christmas card out of them. And again, not normally something I would even notice, but I find it funny because I talk about it in a separate video. I keep hearing rumblings that we're in for some shenanigans there too, involving kids. And yeah, I'll talk about it in a separate video. It's coming. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, they're being eerily quiet, which means they're up to something. I mean, besides that stupid glossy video, I'm still pissed about that, watching that Archwell video where they're taking credit for things and trying to show their good deeds. And it's disgusting, really. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end this here. Again, thank you for everything. Thank you for all the lovely comments and support. I appreciate it. Again, apologies to Prince Louis and his little fingers. His perfect little cherub fingers. Oh, guys, sometimes I get stuff wrong. It happens. I apologize. That's all I can do is grow and learn and move on, right? As opposed to these two. Oh, God. These pictures make me laugh still. I hope they do another episode of South Park. All right, now I'm just rambling. Thank you guys for everything. I really am excited about this live chat on Saturday. Join me if you can. Saturday the 16th, 4 p.m. Eastern time. Join me. Come say hi, honk at me, show me your honkers, whatever you want to do. Come say hi. People saying, they're not in a position to give. I totally get it. Don't feel pressure. Every little bit helps. It's totally cool. I've had some really nice comments saying, not in a position to give, will be donating blood. Hey, that's great. I'm for it. Whatever. Everything helps. And listen, some people are like, I want to give to a charity in my country. Go for it. I'm all for charity. Whatever makes your heart happy. Let's just do it. And we'll do it in honor of Her Majesty the late Queen and, of course, Catherine, Princess of Wales. So I'm all for a good cause, especially this time of year. Guys, I'm thinking about you all. I'm sending you hugs. Wishing you all I know it's early. I know. But just in case, I'm just going ahead and wishing you all Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate, happy that. I appreciate you all so much. I truly do. Honk, honk, everybody. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.